Hellions, good morning. It is, oh, I can't remember. What day is it, Phoenix?
It's Friday!
It's Friday! Do you know what that means?
No more school and mostly no more work.
Oh, wow. Well, thank you for thinking of me. Yes. That means, oh, we're dark. Oh, hey. I'm not sure if I was in frame or not. Oh, hey. It is Friday. That does mean no more school. That does mean no more work. For 2 whole days. 2 days. All right. So are you going to have a good day today?
Yeah.
Awesome. I guess that's it. We'll just see you guys. I'll see you after the intro. Phoenix will see you when we pick them up later.
Yeah.
So it's that time of the year again. I've spent the morning doing year end and trying to get tax stuff, all my ducks in a row and whatnot. My tax guy moved away, the one that I've been going to for years, so I have to find somebody new. I started this search back in October because I know around tax season, everything is crazy. There are 2 companies that were recommended to me here in Lakewood. Both of them I called in October, November, and December, and they never got back to me. No one answered, and I left a message. So I'm like, that seems to be like the general consensus. So it's like, okay, I'm going to go out and actually go to these places. And this first one that I stopped at, unfortunately, the gentleman has cancer. He's been diagnosed with cancer, so he's not taking on any new clients, and he's actually letting a few of his old clients go. So I wish him the best, but that means that we still have to look for something. So we're going to go out to this next place, I think. If my GPS will, there we go, thank you. Had to come alive there. Wake up, GPS. Google, you can't take any breaks. The second place that I tried, which came recommended by people in town through the Facebook group, the receptionist told me, I don't know if they're accepting new clients. Okay, you're the receptionist for a tax place, and you don't know if you are accepting new clients. Okay, whatever. The easiest way to get a hold of them is to email them. So here's a card, here's their email. I'm like, but I'm right here. I don't understand this. Do you guys have a hard time finding your tax people? I used to do taxes myself, but that was before I have a business with exemptions and personal stuff, and then YouTube and a couple stocks and Mama FRATELLI'S and like all this different stuff going on. Way past me. I purchased stuff to do taxes one year, like I had always done every other year before that. And even with like TurboTax and stuff, they asked me questions that I'm like, I don't know. I mean, I didn't know. Even researching it, it's like I cannot definitively say yes or no that this applies or this doesn't, or I understand it. So apparently now I'm just like looking for a rogue tax place somewhere. I have found a tax person. And more importantly, I feel good about it. So that's pretty awesome. All right, so back home, gonna continue plugging away at the numbers. Got to pick up Phoenix at 2, and then I do have an appointment today at 5. One that I made because it's Friday. It's Friday. Well, we've already been over that this morning. I forgot about that. On the way to get Phoenix, road work ahead. This is kind of neat because if it's the same thing as yesterday, there's a big hole in the road. We're gonna film it. There's a big hole in the road. It's too bad I can't get the selfie stick and like hang it over as I go over so that we can like see what's going on in the hole. What's going on in the hole? I don't know. Can't see it. Last and only job of the day. The current time is 4:40 p.m. I need to be at this job location at 5 p.m. I should make it. Unless there is a huge like traffic jam on the freeway. Knock on wood. That's not the case. So I'm really excited because after this job, it is the weekend. Woohoo! And today, guys, today at 5 p.m., the 1 second every day for this last year, so it's like 6 minutes and something. At 5 p.m. Pacific, 5, 6, 7, 8 p.m. Eastern, makes its debut. We will be commenting live with you guys, and it should be really fun. And, well, I can't remember if I've already mentioned it or not, so I'm not going to mention it right now. Maybe later. Maybe later. Got to get to my job. This last job that I just did, that I'm pulling away from right now, is one of the easiest diagnostics that I've done in a very long time. And it's actually kind of sad. Not that it didn't take me that long, but sad because of the runaround that she had already experienced with another mechanic and O'Reilly's and AutoZone that have looked at her battery and her alternator. She thought that she might have a parasitic draw. The car wouldn't start. And when I got there, I put the key in the ignition, turned it to just the accessory or the on position, and the dash started to light up, and then it went dim. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, we have a voltage problem. So then I look at the battery, and I check the battery post, like post to post, the top center post on the battery. And we had 11.26 volts, which is kind of low. For a good battery, you should be, a good charged battery, you should be up like around 12.2, 12.5 volts even. So then I went and tested the voltage on the other side of the terminals. So on the battery terminal side, not the post, but on the other side where the terminals clamp on. We had 9.2 something volts. So like 3 volts down just with the resistance. So I'm like, okay, well, let's clean up these battery terminals and see what we got. And the more she talked about what had happened, the easier it was to arrive at the decision that, yes, this is the only problem that you've got. I cleaned the battery terminals, reestablished good continuity between the two, the battery post and the terminal, got inside, started right up, no problem. And it's charging at 14.4 volts, which for a battery that's slightly low, that's about good. That's good. So yeah, that was pretty easy. In fact, it's 5:22. I got there at 4:50, and I even, like, you know, sprayed down the battery terminals, put some anti-corrosive spray on it, just to give a little bit more value for the money. But yeah, she's good. She's very unhappy with the person that looked at the vehicle before, because they recommended and she called it the TICM. And I'm like, I'm not sure that's a proper term, but I believe that they were talking about the totally integrated something module. I don't know what the C stands for, and like I said, I don't think that's the right part for that car. But anyway, oh, and it was like over $1,000 for this part, and she didn't have the money, and her mechanic like went away doing some other things, so she called me. And luckily she called me because no additional parts, no additional labor, and no programming was needed. So I saved her about $900. So she's very happy that her car works. She's very PO'd that the other guy wanted her to dump $1,000 into a car for something that it did not need. So, all right, it's the weekend. Woohoo! Random thoughts from Troy. I looked down at my odometer, and it just turned, Dobby just turned 76,400 miles old on the nose. I'd show you right now, but I'm driving. You just gotta take my word for it. And I know it's hard to see me. Here, take a look at traffic. That's so much more interesting. That way you guys can, like, you know, look where I'm going and everything, and I'll pay attention to where I'm going and where I've been. Anywho's what's it's. I got to thinking that it's like, you know, Dobby's only got about 100,000 miles before we looked to trade him in for something else. Because keeping a car longer than that, if it runs and drives with original engine, original transmission, which I'm assuming it'll still have at that time, you're kind of asking for problems. So my question to you guys, and I know Halloween fur, I know you hold on to yours, I know you do, and you've got sentimental value in your vehicle too, but how long do you guys hold on to your cars for? Do they have sentimental value to you? And do you or do you not care? Do you not care? No sentimental value, a car is a car, or oh my gosh, I love this, I'm going to continue to keep this car and do whatever it takes to keep it running because I love it so much, and etc., etc. Post in the comments down below because I'm actually really curious about this. I used to be that way, especially with my old Bronco too. You guys remember that? I loved that truck, although it gave me lower back problems because the seat was broken and I never completely took care of it, and the floorboard was rusting out, and I never really took care of that either, which made the seat like totally lean. So yeah, I've got back problems because of that truck. So don't hold on to it too long. I will tell you, like, creature comforts of newer cars are amazing. My butt's warm right now because I have a seat heater. I mean, I never thought in a million years to be like, oh, I need a seat heater, but now that I have one, I'm like, oh, that's nice. And a sunroof. I miss a sunroof. So that's why Anne, in the process of rebuilding, I mean, obviously she'll have a sunroof put in because that's screen accurate. But she will also have heated seats because, you know, you don't know if it had heated seats or not, but I'm putting that luxury into it. So she's going to be a little bit quieter because I'm patting the poo out of her. Oh God, that sounded bad. I'm insulating all the walls and everything inside her so that she'll be nice and quiet, or at least quieter than an 84 vehicle usually would be. And she'll also be a little bit more comfortable, be a little bit warmer in the wintertime. Summertime, I'll probably just drive her nights because there won't be any air conditioning and I don't want to sweat my sweat out. Other terms came to mind. I chose not to use them.
Boom! Last.
He's been working on this like for days now.
Aww.
Are you, wait, did you notice that?
51.
Oh! Wow. No, I didn't see what you did there, but now I do.
And look at this. This P for Phoenix. So I put me coming out of the P for Phoenix and the T for Dad.
Wow.
Or his real name, not Dad. Whatever.
I love you so much. It's like from here to the edge of the universe, basically meaning infinity because the universe is expanding. Couldn't get your present, so here's a goat. Aw, that's so cute. And it's got little hats on. Not good enough, then how about 3D? Did you make this box?
It took me 10 minutes just now to make that little box. It took me 5 minutes just for the bow.
Oh my god, that's so flippin' cute!
It's like a miniature version of that.
Oh,
Little
that's
hat.
so cute! Oh, I love it.
I love you.
It's so cute.
Got a little mustache or not
A little
mustache.
goatee on my goat.
goatee.
Get it? Goat tea?
Oh my gosh. That is too cute, and I love the little box.
Look,
He's even got a bow on it.
hooves.
He's even got little hooves.
He's got a butthole too.
Oh my god.
I was gonna add a little extra feature to it.
Oh, we have to get you. I have to teach you how to use that Fimo clay because you can make creatures and stuff like this that will be solid.
Yeah.
Oh, I love
That's
it.
really neat.
And I love his little eyes with the little shine on his pupils.
Yeah. I couldn't really find any white clay, so I had to use the closest thing.
That is super amazing, and I love it so much. That is so cute. You are very talented.
Well, I guess you don't like it, so I can I'll take it. What?
You're making her squeak.
Not enough room. There's my goat. And there's me. And there's you and your dad.
There wasn't enough Buffy.
And Coda, and not enough room for Buffy.
Yeah. I accidentally drew her head too big.
Oh, I see.
Just pretend it's there.
It's there.
I'm super impressed with
That
that
is-
box.
That is really special, Phoenix. Thank you.
So we're all playing this game again. And...
No, don't do it.
Oh!
Oops.
That was very, very close. But he has, we've all learned now, even when they like get stuck together, to be very, very careful when you retrieve them, or else you could make more of them stick together, and that is bad.
Oh.
Oh!
Thank you for making room for me.
Oh man! All right, midnight. Bye guys. Good night. See you tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Bye.
What about me?
You're supposed to be in bed already.
Say good night.
Good night, I love you and stuff. Yeah, whatever.